Hi guys, and welcome to Craft Hags. And that's Sean.
Bye. Bye, Sean.
Bye. He pushed play for us because he's very nice. But yeah, this is episode 18? 18? This is Pelham Green, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
He's the one that's usually back there making all this stuff work. So
this is not terrifying at all.
No, not at all, right? You're going to have a lot of fun, I promise. He's also the guy that does all the really funny text on Dice Camera Action.
Oh, thank you.
So I know a lot of you out there are huge fans of the white text guy. Here he is! But what we're doing today is nothing like anything we've ever done. We're painting minis, and it's going to go really bad because we have 2 hours. I've also maybe done this once for fun, and I wasn't trying to do it well. But we're going to try today?
We'll make it happen.
Okay, so
we'll do something today.
The chat's saying, hi, Pelham, hi, Pelham, hi,
Pelham.
Chat. Bye, Sean. Sean's not here, but we'll tell him you said bye. But yeah, first off, I guess we need to figure out which minis we're painting.
What have we got?
We've got way too much. There was a huge box, and someone was like, just take them. So we did.
The Nolzur's Marvelous Miniatures line from WizKids.
Yeah.
I believe these all come pre-primed.
Yeah, they say primed. Paint ready out of the box. Compatible with Vallejo paints. We didn't get Vallejo paints. We got testers. It's
testers.
This is gonna be fun because I know a lot of you out there who probably watch this show regularly have many ideas and preferences when it comes to mini paintings and best practices involved. But we're not doing any of those. I was already yelled at this morning by a friend who was like, are you priming them? You can't just paint the plastic naked. We don't care. We're just going to paint some minis today. So what do we have here? Werewolves.
We got werewolves.
We've got dragonborn fighters. Yeah, we're going to attempt to put things up in front of the camera if we feel like you might want to see them. I like the dragonborn fighter, man. There's 2 of them in here. That's cool.
Those are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Aren't many Dragonborn minis out there, so that's a good find.
That's true.
We've got a couple of elf wizards.
Elf wizards?
Clear spell effects.
Oh man, we have a centaur, and his head is so small. I am excited about it. Like
we need to get another centaur so
his
he can
abs. Look at the pecs.
Oh man.
No.
Wow.
I like it.
That is Greek god right there.
I've never even seen those proportions before, and I'm enjoying them. What else do we have?
I guess a centaur could do like sit-ups pretty easily from like a standing position. Just go down and up.
Pelham.
I'm not sure how that works.
This is going to be a
this
whole
centaur
thing
works out.
that I... No, yeah. He might also have pharmaceutical help. But and now I want to talk about how centaurs work out their abs.
So what do you take, horse tranquilizers or human tranquilizers? So many questions.
So many questions. Tell us in the chat.
Get on it, Jeremy Crawford.
How does a centaur work out or get like this? Probably magic, because that's easy.
Probably magic.
This minotaur is really cool too. Look at that, like, flail.
Get you on brand with centaurs and minotaurs.
I know. I did see some people tweeting today how they were like, hey, you know.
We've got some dragonborn paladins.
This is relevant. And this is the Umber Hulk. I'm actually so unfamiliar with Umber Hulks, and I saw this in the box, and I was like, mine? So I don't really know. It's like a big buggy thing, and Umber Hulk isn't a bugbear. I know, but I couldn't tell you the differences. There's too many of these things. Also,
we've also got the Adventurers campsite, and I happen to know that this wagon upside down. Let's try that again. Yeah, this wagon in the campsite is actually Esmeralda Avenir's wagon from Curse of Strahd.
Who's Esmeralda Avenir?
Avenir. So she is Rudolph Van Richten's kind of companion. She's a vampire hunter.
So that wagon needs to be pretty damn fancy?
It does. Not after the Waffle Crew got a hold of it. They actually ended up blowing it up.
Of course.
But shout out to Mark Humes for his wonderful Esmeralda on Dice Camera Action.
I remember that. Okay, now I know who Esmeralda is. I like it. Oh man, I kind of want to paint this one though, just because there's like a bunch of bullshit.
Treasure chest.
There's
it's a bag of holding.
Purses. Or I'm gonna call it a purse.
We'll go with the purse.
Look, there's a little campfire.
Ooh.
And is that a scroll?
Yeah, it looks like a scroll.
There's sleeping bags. I'm doing this.
That's
okay.
an awesome one.
So you pick. Tell us in the chat. What does the chat want? Let's scoot the computer back
so
so we don't.
So we can actually read it.
Normal minis, indeed, you would need to prime. Oh, good to know.
We'll have to do that.
How do centaurs wear pants? The internet has gone into depth
I think
about.
there's an answer there.
The answer is obviously the bottom left option in the meme that you're referring to, but we won't go there. Pelham, you are great. You are a great being with ideas I never thought about before. Oh, Inez!
I'm expanding consciousness
I
on
love Inez
centaur workouts.
so much. Hi, Inez. Running, ab workouts. Nah.
That's just for the horse part, though. The human part doesn't do the running.
Yeah, you're working your core if you're if you're paying attention to your posture while running. I would assume. I don't run, but
That's not a centaur.
Anyway,
just a horse body under this table, folks.
Pelham knows. I'm gonna paint this thing because this is obnoxious, and I love tiny little bits. And also, I want to decorate a wagon. Okay. So let's open this up.
Well,
man.
Let's see.
I feel bad because this is a large box of fun
We're
things
just gonna ruin it.
I'm ruining it. It's not gonna be pretty.
All right, so I'm thinking either centaur or minotaur. Not totally sure which.
Chat, centaur or minotaur.
Chat.
Pelham doesn't know. In the meantime,
centaur.
Where are the centaur lungs? Human area or oh!
Fair questions. All
science.
fair questions.
I love science questions about fake things. It's the best. Too much hype, centaur.
I'm seeing centaur and minotaur equally.
Please paint centaur. Oh man. I'm seeing, okay, it's looking like centaur.
Looking like centaur.
Then we can continue discussing the dentar. Yeah, I mean, for the abs.
I think that's really what it comes down to.
For just the abs. Man, I just love all this tiny stuff. So here's a fun story. I never tell. In 4th grade, we had to do like a book report and then something fun to go along with the book report, and it was about like, I don't even remember the book, but it was something about like pioneers and Oregon Trail and stuff like that. And so I made a whole miniature set out of Sculpey of like the stuff, like I did historical research on what they might have with them. So I had like, you know, burlap sacks of grain and flour and things that I made miniature as a 4th grader, and a whole wagon out of popsicle sticks.
Nice.
I
did a lot of popsicle stuff too.
Yeah.
As a kid. I did like a Shogun Castle.
What?
At one point, yeah.
Oh man.
It was awesome.
Putting my wagon to shame. No, it was way fun, and that's kind of why I'm so drawn to this, I think, because I've spent hours of my life already considering what might go in a wagon.
So you might know this. It came with a base.
Dude, I don't know.
Do we need glue?
Well, so look, we have glue.
We have glue.
I'm sure it'll be awful to get on our skin, so let's try not to do that.
Good to know, good to know.
I'm just roughhousing this mic with my plastic. I'm so sorry.
I don't know how it sounds, so we're just going to assume it's okay.
I'm sure it sounds great.
We're good.
Tell us in the chat. I'm sure you will. So yeah, I think let's get all this out too. Now that we've picked our minis, you open the glue.
All
right. Also, pardon me, I'm still a little ill from the stream of many eyes, as are many other people. I think the hay was
We're gonna blame the hay.
Was a last second. I'm not gonna say mistake because it was awesome and it looked great. It was a. We'll consider it again later.
Maybe not next time.
So yeah, we've got.
Some scissors.
We've got a. Oh no! Here's what's going on. No, here we have a whole. We have a whole little set. How would a knife do ya?
Probably pretty good. Thank you.
So yeah, what we have here are a few things I picked up at the hobby store yesterday. These are all Testers brand, acrylic. This is your basic 18 acrylics and 2 paintbrushes set. The paintbrushes are awful. I know because I am a painter. I used to be a professional illustrator. And these are garbage, so this is going to be really fun. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we can make them work.
Make something happen.
Yeah. Look, it also gave us glue tips, but no glue.
Okay.
So good thing I bought glue.
We got some extra tips for our glue.
Yeah, here's a small diagram to tell us what it is that we're holding.
Hobby drop cloth.
So here's the hobby drop cloth, and this is to make sure we don't ruin Tito's table. Because we will.
But a tablecloth will be fine.
Why is there words on the drop cloth? We're going to get a mess all over it.
A lot of words on the drop cloth.
Yeah. Nobody's reading this, testers.
That's
Why
too
are
much.
you? Oh, man.
No, we are reading it, though.
There's
Maybe
a lot of
testers.
There's a lot of useful information here that some of you might be interested in,
off here.
but not us. All right. Let's figure out how to get all our crap on it, and then we'll scoot it up.
If we get paint on my laptop, I get a new one. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's the goal. Secret goal. Okay, so yeah, we'll leave that hanging just so. Oh man, this having it lay flat would have been cool, but that's something that we should have thought of earlier. All right, so I'm assuming these are little stand things, probably for the things that stand.
That makes sense to
but
me.
Mine have little like.
Yeah, it looks like they're supposed to.
There's little like knobs in. No, those are like the hooves are there, but also there's knobs. So usually I would think that you have holes to put them in, but hey, the glue will help, right?
It out.
This will be fine. So let's see. This is flammable. Warning. Don't inhale. Do we have any airflow? We'll be fine.
Not really.
We're only sparingly apply to one surface and press parts together. Hold parts together for 10 seconds. Allow 2 hours to dry. LOL.
2 hours. Yeah.
Hey, we have 2 hours. Oops.
In this edition of Craft Hags, we will watch glue dry.
Yeah. Oh man, you guys are probably loving this. So how about we skip the glue then until they're painted? Because then, also it came with a lot of strange papers. I mean, some of them have sand on them, so.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh look, yeah, they're different grades of sanding films. So you would start with the really rough one, like let's say I really don't want the knobs on the hooves. You can take them off, or like if they don't fit into the little spots they were supposed to fit into.
Gotcha.
That's what this would be for. And then if you're like an anal weirdo, you can use this one that kind of feels a little bit like, feel how soft that is.
Oh wow,
like
that's like no grit at all.
Yeah, that's like if you wanted it to feel like a baby's butt when you were done, but we don't care.
Which my centaur's abs
might
actually deserve that.
Sand down those beautiful abs.
Yeah.
Make them nice. All right, so I guess we paint then if we're not going to glue stuff together.
Just going straight in?
We're going straight in.
All right.
What colors do we have? Man. I also have water, so if you want to water it down.
That's probably a good plan.
I think these are, since they're acrylic, water should be fine. I'm sure other people are like, no, you only use 90% alcohol, but
we don't have that.
We don't have that. And we don't care. We're just here to ruin minis.
Sorry, WizKids.
Sponsored by WizKids. So yeah, what do we got? But see, how crazy am I gonna get on this wagon? I need a theme.
It's kind of like I don't know.
I think I'm gonna go
so
like
it's a
full.
Wagon.
Okay, so Mark Hilms and I have had a couple Twitter conversations about how much we both enjoy My Little Pony.
Okay.
And because this is his character from Dice Camera Actions Wagon and stuff, I think I'm going to go full Rarity from My Little Pony because I also love her very much. So yeah, I'm going to get crazy with some pinks and purples and whites, and if we can find glitter, it's going to go on there. Let's make sure the chat doesn't go away. So yeah, what's your plan for this
I need some inspiration.
Centaur.
Yeah, I guess I just need to decide what kind of horse it is first. Is it
Is it
Palomino? Is it a Clydesdale? Is it, I don't know a lot of horse
Arabian?
types, so,
Clydesdale. Actually, he has the little Clydesdale feet.
Okay.
So usually they're like brown and white patches,
kinda,
or just brown with like a white
kind of
blaze.
white
I didn't used to be obsessed with horses when I was young at all. But I mean, this is also the fantasy realm. So
it's true.
If at any point you're like, brown's not good enough for this man.
So should I start with darker colors or lighter colors?
Let's look at this paint actually, because if this is like a really see-through paint, usually, oh cool, it broke.
It's not.
Great.
Oh, they just snap out.
Oh, okay. So I didn't break it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Temporarily broken.
Usually I would say start with dark and then put lighter on top because that's just kind of usually how things go when you're painting minis as far as my very basic knowledge. And then like if you want something to glow, I usually like to put down white and then a wash of the glow color.
Okay.
But like, so if that helps you understand, maybe like if you put a color on top of white, it's going to affect the color. Mm-hmm. But if you put a color down and then white, you're going to get white on top and it's not going to be affected, or, you know,
Gotcha.
I guess if that helps you like
a little bit
understand some of the physics of the paint, and you'll get right into it and be like, oh, this was a bad idea. Oh yeah, we don't have any way of cleaning these off if we mess up, so.
Good to know.
It's gonna be so bad.
So we can just dunk them in the water.
So yeah, oh yeah, we'll just wash it. Let's just like open up a bunch of these. Oh, so we got a bunch of different reds.
Some yellows over here.
Ooh, that one's clear for some reason. Maybe it's just separated. Let's stir this one up and see what it's.
Start with dark, Nani. Uh-oh.
Danny's great. No. Okay, here's the actual.
Oh, they have names.
There's
okay.
so 13. The one that glass clear.
Glass clear.
Oh, so that is why it's clear. Yeah, let's just put that there so we can figure it out.
What we're getting into.
But yeah, they have separated a little bit. We probably should have shaken them, but it's too late now. I need purple, so I'm just gonna start with some blue, and then we'll kind of use these little pots.
Okay. So I think I'm going to start with the flat dark tan for my centaur's horse half.
Horse half. I gotta mix up a purple, so I'm about to taint this red real bad.
I'm going to grab, let's see, the flat black as well to make it a little bit darker.
Trying really hard not to get paint on your laptop, even though you said that was
totally
okay.
That's not a very pretty color.
Yeah, my purple's not working out very well either.
So it's just tested on the table here.
Oh my god.
Alright, let's try a little more black in there. See what happens.
Rarity hype. I see you, Crystal. All right, so I'm going to go in with purple and just kind of start getting all these crevices handled. There is some crazy amount of detail on this mini. Like, look at all the little, like, filigrees and swirlies, and there's curtains, you guys.
That's just going straight down. I feel like I have way too much paint.
Yeah, it is kind of a thick paint. Maybe the water would help thin it down.
There's so much detail.
I know.
You have to so much more once the paint goes on.
I'm going to show the... I'll get up. Look at all of that filigree, you guys. Holy crud. I'm really excited to paint all those little swirls.
Let's check out like the muscle definition in those.
I know!
There's so much in this.
You can see the hairs on his feet.
Mm-hmm.
That's nuts. Excuse me.
No.
No. This is the perfect purple. Oh man.
Oh, it looks so good.
Like it's It's Rarity Purple. Hey, we're on brand. This is a Hasbro company.
It's true.
I actually was at HasCon and got to go to the My Little Pony area.
Oh, nice.
Like, they had a whole setup where like little girls could go dress up, and like I totally got my face painted. Check my Instagram with Rarity like all over my eye. It was the woman who painted my face was like, "Hi, how can I help you?" And I was like, "I need Rarity on my face, okay?" She was like, "All right, like how do you mean? Like how like maybe like she thought I didn't want like the full shebang like the kids were getting." And I was like, "Oh no. You do your thing." This was just last year. I was an adult.
I love it.
No, HasCon was way fun. I think they're skipping this year, but
that's what I've heard.
Yeah, I don't know if they have plans to do one next year.
I'm gonna be covered in paint when this is over.
Yeah, you will. It means you did a good job. Oh, I'm gonna break these little lanterns being all like ham-fisted with this. There's lanterns, you guys. Do you see the lanterns? They're like hanging off. Get it in front of the black. Look at that little lantern.
This feels a little bit uncouth.
Let me see.
Just going in between the legs.
Oh,
here.
the crotch.
Yeah.
Just hide behind the computer so they can't watch it. Need some private time with the centaur over here. That's hilarious. I can hear people next door. Do you think they're jealous of all the fun?
Oh, definitely.
That we're having over
here?
here?
They sound like they're so not having a good time.
They're doing like business things. We'll invite them next time.
Yeah, we got plenty of minis.
Yeah. I'm gonna move my water because I'm totally gonna get paint everywhere. Man, now I've changed the color. Oops. Well, this side's gonna be a little more pink than the other side. Maybe I can match it.
This is D&D. It can be whatever you want.
Yeah, it's Esmeralda's mystical, ever-changing coach of wonders.
It's actually completely rigged with explosives.
So none of it matters. Oh man, I'm excited to get to the sleeping bags and the purses though. In fact, now that the Stream of Many Eyes has wrapped up, I have much less to do, so I might actually paint all of this stuff back in my hotel room before next week. I think we're painting minis next week too, so I'm gonna try to get some of the artists in who are visiting.
Ooh, good call.
Some of whom are avid mini painters who will have all of the opinions about.
Don't let them see this.
No, yeah, we're gonna.
We're not gonna tell them about this.
We're gonna throw these away before they ever get seen by the artists.
All right. Ah.
Nice.
I know. I ruined it. Show's over.
We need those like little like tweezer things that hold stuff still under like a magnifying glass. Get some real gnome shit up in here.
I feel like that's what I need now.
Yeah.
Just trying to figure out where his saddle ends.
Where his saddle ends?
I think that's a saddle, right?
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, but like, why does he have a saddle? Who's riding this centaur?
Another centaur. Infinite centaurs.
Infinite. How does a centaur sit on a centaur, Pelham?
Ooh, that's a better question than the pants one. Awkwardly, I would imagine.
Look
how jacked he is. Maybe he's doing like a handstand on the centaur. Maybe that's how he got these abs.
Oh my god. Yeah, handstands. Oh my god. I'm imagining all of this now. Thank you. This is hilarious. Getting the real hard-hitting questions here on
Right,
Craft
this will
Hags.
be in the revised Unearthed Arcana coming up soon.
In the event that one centaur needs to ride another centaur.
Handstands.
Hands down. Need to get Jeremy Crawford on that.
Don't let him see this either.
We're not letting these leave the room uncovered. This is probably the worst building to be showing off minis in.
Yeah. We're fine.
We're fine. So I'm actually surprised at how well this paint covers. It's a really thick paint, and it dries quickly. Like, I literally picked up the cheapest package of paint that was at the hobby store. They had much nicer paints as options, but I was like, no, that one. I want to say that the paints cost like $15.
Oh, nice.
Like, very cheap. But I'm actually impressed. And as somebody who's done a lot of acrylic painting in my life, I was not prepared to be impressed because I've used a lot of really bad paint.
Mm.
Ooh, see, I found a reason why I might want the sandpaper, because there's kind of like a seam right here.
Oh, yeah.
And like a
knot there.
Just like where it came out of the mold.
Yeah.
Hey, testers knew what we wanted before we wanted it. Good job. Let's see what you guys are talking about in there.
Yeah, what's chat have to say?
I would ride a centaur. Wouldn't we all? Ooh, somebody's asking if anybody knows of any good Ren fairs in Seattle. I don't.
I don't either. Let me know if you find one.
Yeah, I'm moving here soon, and I do plan to find them. I am.
You're moving up here?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I currently live on the other side of the state, for those of you who don't already know, but I happen to need to be at Wizards of the Coast kind of often these days, so whether or not I'm a full-time employee, I still would like to be able to visit as often as possible, and also it just makes it easier to see all my buds.
It's a good place here.
Like you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
All right, so I'm going to try to give the centaur some white hooves. I feel like he needs a name.
Chat.
Name,
what are we naming the centaur? The one with a saddle for other centaurs to ride. What else do we know about him? He's a Clydesdale.
He's a bow wielder. He's jacked.
He's jacked. Maybe we should just call him Jacked.
Jack. Jacked the centaur.
We need to spell it like Jacques, though. Jacked.
It's not a fantasy name, at least if you don't have an apostrophe.
We'll add several. Oh, we got names. Tim, Julian, Fillmore, Kyle Jackson.
John Centaur Van Dam.
John Centaur Van Dam.
That's pretty good.
Throxon? I love that. Holy crap. Horace Man, the Horseman. Oh no, she added an apostrophe. Throxon.
There we go.
Thank you, Crystal.
I think we've got a name. Throxon.
Wilbert? Oh, how would you say that?
Gwilbert?
Gilbert? Gwilbert? I like it. When I don't know how to say it, I like it more. How are we doing on time? Oh, we have
an hour and a half to do these.
Oh,
we're doing good.
I'm gonna get all of this painted. We're just like, we're doing so well.
Throxon might have some friends joining him.
Throxon. That is so good. Oh, yeah, I think it's Guibert.
Guibert.
French.
Guibert. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I can choke on anything. Give me a word and I'll choke on it. That's how you speak French, Helen. Did you know that?
Just choke on the words.
Just choke on everything you're trying to say. I'm so sorry to the French people who might be watching.
Do centaur.
Huh?
Try centaur.
No, it's going to go so bad. I'm embarrassed now. But I do want to apologize to the French people in the audience. I have great respect for your language and culture. I'm so sorry. I used to have I still have a character that I play with some of the friends here in the office, and his name is Franch.
Franch?
And he is a local celebrity who plays the biggest saxophone you've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
And he's basically, if you, what's his name? Hang on. There was an SNL skit, I want to say, who they had John Hamm on, and Sergio is his name, and if you all want to head over to YouTube and find Sergio, it's so funny. And I didn't know that they had made that character until after I had designed my character, and so people in my game were like, "Oh, you need to see Sergio," and he's obnoxious, and like at all of them, it's a curse from a gypsy, and the gypsy curses some man, I don't know, maybe it wasn't a gypsy, maybe it was just like a homeless person. Someone cursed someone in this story. I didn't write it, I don't know, but his curse, because of disrespecting this person on the street, who was Fred Armisen, by the way, was that at the most important and tender moments in his life, he would be plagued by the presence of Sergio. Oh. And so he, like, you know, at his wedding, at the birth of his child, Sergio is there with the saxophone and just like wife beater type shirt, just oiled to shit, body, you know, John Hamm muscles. It was okay, but and then just long, greasy hair, and it was so spot on to my character that I was a little appalled at myself for not being more original. But anyway, go have fun with that, chat. Let me see how you're doing. I want to see.
I think I'm doing okay.
Oh, you're being so careful. I like it.
it.
No, you're doing great. It's, I mean, I'm just rubbing purple all over this thing, so.
That's looking good.
It's, I just need it to not be gray, and then I'll get into all the details later, but.
I'm trying to get the hooves and the tail done.
There's so much detail, I can't get my massive brush in all these little crevices. I've also completely lost the original purple color that I started with, and now it's like a fuchsia on the bottom. We're doing great.
We're doing great. I just saw something I needed to paint, but now I can't find it again. Oh well.
Oh, hey!
Oh, there goes the light.
Should we move around more?
No, the sensor's over there. Let me get up. And
no, well, we can like throw something.
Let's try something. Yeah, let's try that.
Ugh. Here, I have a box.
Anything heavy enough.
Here, this box will work. The chat's probably loving this.
This is what happens when
quality
I do the
entertainment.
chat.
Wait, where's the sensor? Over
it's
by
like
the door?
on the wall over there. Yeah.
I can't see it. It's dark.
So see the light.
Roll for perception.
Nope. I think we're out of things to throw. Well, no, I've got some more minis.
Let's throw the minis!
Let's see if we can do this. Everyone outside is going to be wondering what the hell is going on. Not working. It's not working. It's not working.
Hey, they can see us though, right?
They can see us. I can fix this. I think I've got enough.
Do you have the mic?
I think so.
There it is. No, okay. You moved around it. Professional
like 2 feet.
production right
so
here.
We're going to have to do that again.
Start it over.
That is going to happen again.
From the top. Man.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's all fine. They rolled low on their int. Hey!
It was Dex. We would roll on Dex, actually.
Our int is fine, thank you. So how did you start with D&D? Like, what was your first D&D experience?
Like with the company or just in general?
In general, in life.
In life. Oh gosh. Baldur's Gate 2 Dark Alliance for the GameCube. Was actually my first run of D&D.
A video game.
A video game.
Man, okay.
No, it was cool. Like you could only pick between, you could play a dwarf, an elf, or a human, no customization.
Oh no.
But it was super fun.
Cool.
Yeah, it's the first, like, I think you start in Baldur's Gate, you go kill some rats. But you go into a tavern and there's like a giant beholder mounted over the bar. It's the first time I saw one of those.
Oh man.
Super cool.
That's awesome.
Actually, with Wizards of the Coast, I was thinking about this the other day, Pokemon cards. Way back in the day, Wizards made the original run of Pokemon cards.
No way!
Yeah. I just found that out. So it's like, I've actually been looking at the Wizards logo for most of my life.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so anything you've got, in boxes
I was
from
a
the
huge
original
Pokemon
151.
fan. Am a huge Pokemon fan. Have been. I think I just broke this lantern, but that's what we have glue for.
It's okay.
Well, that's cool. So, like, at what point did you play?
I actually didn't start playing until college. So I've been playing, I've only played 5th edition.
Okay.
So my first experience actually was a game of Pathfinder run by a deacon at my dad's church.
Oh, cool.
Which is a
That's
weird way to get into things.
And awesome.
Yeah. Then started in 5th ed and have not looked back since.
Wow. So what was your first character then? Because I always love this question.
I played a ranger with a falcon companion.
Were you a human?
I was a human.
Yeah, human ranger is always the first one.
Aragorn.
No,
that's who you want to be.
Well, who doesn't? Well, that's awesome. So, like, how did you stay with that campaign for a long time, or was it like a one-time?
A little while. We did. We were starting on the Rise of Tiamat, which is a lot of fun. So you get to visit Greenest and all those kind of places, kill some dragon baby eggs and things like that.
Cool.
What's horrible about it, but yeah, we stayed with that for a little while. It kind of fizzled out, unfortunately. But I think most long-term campaigns kind of do.
Yeah, they kind of have to go through their phases. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
So, like, how often do you get to play now that you work here?
Not as much as I'd like to.
I know, right? That's everybody's problem.
We do have a campaign going. Nathan Stewart, the senior director of D&D, is actually DMing us, and it's a lot of fun.
No big deal.
But we haven't had a chance to play for a few weeks.
Well,
just
yeah.
because of all the Stream Many Eyes
Y'all
stuff,
been busy.
and everyone's going to Origins, and just no one's in office at the same time right now.
That's how I actually started playing with some dudes. No, I was in Chicago and got invited to play after drinks one night with a coworker, and I played once. It was not fun, I'll be honest, because it was just like probably the wrong crowd for me to enjoy D&D with.
Gotcha.
You know, they were very rules heavy, and for your first time, you're like, wow, what? I thought I'd just get to be an elf, but that's definitely not it. So yeah, like I had a really rough introduction to D&D, honestly. It was
That's so good.
It was, I mean, like, I had fun being with these people, but the game wasn't the point, you know?
Right.
Like, it was a fun way to meet some new people in a new city, and made a lot of new friends that way. But, like, it was a one-time thing. I didn't ever join them again just because I moved away pretty soon after that. But then there were some guys at the bar who had a game, and they knew I was into fantasy nerd stuff just from my illustration career, working with Fantasy Flight, stuff like that.
Fantasy Flight.
Yeah, I used to draw.
Just casually.
Yeah, no, it was fun. But like I never really got into D&D really hardcore until my husband was here, and I came with him to do concept art several years ago. And then Richie from the art team played with me. He's amazing at DMing, and it was my first experience, like, seeing someone try to immerse me in a story, and it blew my mind, obviously.
How is Richard as a DM? I've never played with him.
We gotta get
Is it
you.
goofy or is it like really serious?
It's everything.
Okay.
He is anything he needs to be. There are minis all over the floor over there. I just noticed. People are gonna walk in and be like, guys!
What were you doing?
But no, when, like, Richard, for any of you who don't know Richard, he's online as Richard Witters.
It's at Witters Richard. Actually.
At Witters Richard. Thank you, Pelham.
I do the lower thirds.
Yeah. He's in person, when you meet Richie, he's a very kind and gentle soul, very funny, but a little subdued, you know. Love him to death. And then you get him in a room DMing, and he pulls out these goblin voices you've never heard before, and he's acting, and it scared me. Like, I used to be kind of scared of actors because I was like, you're lying to me with your emotions, and I don't know how to feel. I was an anxious young one. But I just, seeing him DM and just, like, he was interrogating me as a goblin all of a sudden, and I was just like, this is the best thing ever.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, so, like, I didn't.
I want to play with him.
Like, we will make this happen. Don't worry, Pelham. But yeah, like, I played a lot of bad D&D for a long time. I didn't know it was so good. But I know better now. Thank you, Richie. Oh, and the other day I got to see Jeremy Crawford DM for the first time.
He is wonderful.
He is amazing, guys. I mean, I'm really hoping that we find ways to showcase all of these amazing, incredible people that work here in the office in the future soon, because you guys don't even know. We're going to fix that. Okay, my wagon's purple.
All right.
How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. Got the horse body painted.
I like that grayish, like, brown. Like, it's a cool green brown.
Yeah, it makes like some black and whatever this one is.
Yeah.
What is that one? Number 14. That was a flat dark tan.
Flat dark tan. Sounds hot.
Only the best for
I'm gonna
Jack Centaur.
What's his name again?
Oh, I've already forgotten. We can
Chat, tell us what his name was. It's like there was an apostrophe and.
It was great.
Where'd
it go?
No, I'm not gonna. Sometimes when I make my mouth move, the words come out.
Oh, it's so weird. Throxin, there we go.
Throxin! Oh my god.
It's so weird to go back up through chat and just like relive the conversation we just had.
I know, it's time travel. Okay, so the ponies for our God. I'm going to save those because I really want to get to the purse and the scrolls and the bags and stuff. I like stuff.
All right.
I'm going to hold some of these up for the chat because the detail is nonsensical.
Yeah, these are crazy.
Yeah, so this is like a little bound tome, and then there's a small purse here. The backs are even detailed, you guys. Wow. And then a scroll with like some kind of wrap around it. Here we go.
That's crazy because they're actually like character size scrolls and things.
He could use all. Yeah. Oh my God, does he need a purse? Because
on the bow.
I'm gonna show you guys how. God, that's amazing. They're so small.
Those are so cool.
So small. I could swallow these easily. On accident. Excuse me.
You coughed right after you said that. Did you think you'd actually swallow it?
I love minis. This would become a very scary show very quickly. I started acting that way.
Choking Hazard Edition.
Just how much of a hazard are these? Let's see. So what should I start with? Okay, I've got to do the purse.
Yeah.
I need a really. Here's the other thing. I'm gonna use the knife to make one of these little paint brushes smaller.
Oh, good call.
Because
just take some
the brush is as big as the whole piece right now, and that won't work.
Just trying to get in all these ab lines. These are crazy.
Yeah. I'm really blown away by those abs.
You may not like it, but this is what an ideal centaur body looks like.
All right, I've kind of thinned out the brush a little bit. We'll see. We'll see how that works. So I like just took a chunk out of it.
I like it.
Yeah, hopefully next week we'll get some people in here who know what they're doing. You know. Yeah, now there's bristles all over Tito's table.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
He won't. We'll never know.
Just hope he's not watching, and then we'll clean all this up, and he'll never know.
Or we'll blow it into the carpet, and he'll never know. Look at these backpacks.
Oh,
there's
man.
filigree on the backpacks.
It's like cushioning on the bottom.
Yeah.
Wow.
Buckles.
You seeing the bedrolls already on there?
Man.
Those are crazy.
A knife? There's a knife. Whiz kids, what are you doing?
Whiz kids.
This is amazing. All right. Where'd my purse go?
That's like a specific. Is it like an adventurer's pack? Is it an explorer's pack?
I would look, but the box is over there on the
floor. Oh well.
Oh man, Danny and Pelham could have a morning D&D talk show with zany guests and shenanigans.
Make it happen.
That would be really cool. We'll just pull people in from the office. It's Monday. What are you doing here?
That's what happened to me.
Hey, that is what happened to you. Yeah, this morning I was like, hey, do you have any minis? Also, do you want to paint minis? 'Cause I need somebody to paint minis with me.
Here we are.
Yeah, I would have just pulled someone else in from the office if you were busy, but I'm really glad it was you because chat needs to get to know you.
I like it. This is super fun.
I'm glad. I'm glad you don't regret your choices yet.
Not yet.
Look at this purse has a tassel on the bottom.
Oh man.
Like a freaking decorative tassel. Okay,
insane.
we gotta make some pink. I need pink.
Going pink with your purse.
What is this? Let's figure out 17 flat white.
Flat white.
So what's that then?
It's gloss white.
Gloss white. Oh man. Should my purse be glossy? Probably. You know. Oh, are these these are all gloss. Up to 7, and then it's flat,
yep.
And then these are all glass. Oh, they organized this.
Okay.
Oh.
I kind of see where it's going now. But that's silver? How is that silver? It's blue.
Oh, no, we have to, stir it up, I'm sure.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's chunky gunk in the bottom. Maybe we should have done that to all of these.
It's okay, something's still happening. You've got a purple wagon, I've got a half-painted centaur.
Something is happening.
It's still happening.
That was the goal today, is to make something happen. Chunky gunk! Yeah, we've moved on from the soapy slubs.
Chunky gunk.
No, now it's all about the chunky gunk. What are we doing, Pelham?
I have no idea, but we're having fun.
Yeah, we are.
This is weird, this has to be a special custom centaur saddle now that I'm actually painting it, because it wraps around the front as well.
No, maybe they have answered the pants question. Because I don't
There's
really
pants in
I don't
it
see.
stops.
No, look, it's like little Daisy Dukes in the front
on
his body, and then the horse. So it's
you showing off those
so
quad
it's
muscles in the
it's
front.
like a Daisy Dukes thing with a tube coming out of the back for the other. We have an answer.
Jean shorts and a tube top combined into one garment for centaurs.
Can you paint it so that it looks like Daisy Dukes and a tube?
Oh no, we're definitely going jorts now.
Yes!
That's happening.
We probably should have had some sort of wiping implement, but
Go get something.
no, it's okay. We'll I'll wipe it on my hands.
That'll work.
Hey, it's acrylic. I'm sure it's fine. Hey, let's read the safety directions on this paint before we. May irritate skin. Do not get in eyes. Do not get on skin or clothing.
It sounds like skin, probably.
If swallowed, go to the poison control center. So just don't swallow it.
Nope.
If on skin, rinse well with water. We're fine.
We got water.
we do have water. We're fine. I'll attempt to not get it all over myself, but.
So jorts aren't typically glossy. But we
You don't wanna
only
get
have
them
gloss
glossy.
blues available.
Yeah.
So we have a dark gloss blue and a light gloss blue.
Well, are these going to be acid wash jorts or brand new denim jorts?
That's a good question. So we have a gloss royal blue and a gloss blue.
Can you make the little fringe that's white too, like it's frayed?
Like he cut them off himself.
Yeah, cut off jorts.
We're gonna try.
I'm so
gonna
excited
go for the
about
lighter
this.
blue.
Oh boy. Oh boy. This might be the best craft tags I've ever done, honestly. Thank you, Pelham.
Oh, absolutely. I was a fan of when Kate Welch was on.
Kate was
that
so
a
much fun,
blast.
and I would love to get her on more too. I should have had more guests this season, but sadly, nobody lives near me out in Walla Walla land. Oh, this little purse is gonna be really hard because I can't even pick it up without ruining what I've just done.
Now?
It is silver. It's a silver purse. Hey, maybe I'll just put silver on a bunch of stuff while that dries.
Yeah, you can accessorize it with the wagon.
Yeah.
I like it. Get some silver rims.
Oh, it's all gonna match, Pelham. It's gonna be gorgeous. My stomach's gonna start growling again like it did last time we did this because I had a yogurt for breakfast, which was dumb.
I was thinking, how rich would you have to be to accessorize a bag with your vehicle? That seems pretty extra.
Esmeralda rich?
Esmeralda rich?
Yeah. Is Esmeralda rich, or is she just fabulous?
Maybe both.
Maybe, I mean, like, I guess you wouldn't have to be rich to pull that off. You just have to have some planning.
Yeah, I guess it's really, you match the bag to the vehicle, not the vehicle to the bag.
Yeah, or you only buy everything that matches.
Just go to monocolor.
I feel like I saw like some fashion documentary lately where there was this lady who just was obsessed with lime green. And everything in her house, everything she wore, her hair, she was awesome. I want to say she like lived in New York, somewhere like that. She was kind of like an eccentric artist type person. I don't know what she did as a career, but I'm sure it was awesome and lime green related. But maybe Esmeralda's
she worked in the citrus
one
industry.
of these. The citrus industry. She works in she imports limes.
All right, so my centaur has jorts.
Ah!
Come along.
Hold that up for the camera.
Look
at these
the centaur jorts.
Move it up a little bit. That way, yeah.
Right there.
Centaur jorts. It's perfect.
We're going to give it a tube top. I started with some green, but it doesn't have to be.
No, green's great.
Or should I give him like a tank top on his human hat as well? Or is that too much? That's too
no,
much
no.
Can't hide the abs.
No, it would look like a skin tight tank top.
Yes, it would. All right, that's happening.
I love it.
Let's see.
We're just ruining these minis.
I know.
It's so hard. WizKids is like, we're never doing this again.
Oh, we didn't tell them we were doing this in the first place, so we can do this again.
We can do this as many times. We don't need you, WizKids.
We'll just stop sending us.
We have your shit now. We have a large box full of WizKids minis. There's so many, so they can't stop us. Get the Umber Hulk like painted lime green.
No, it needs to be like an ombre Hulk. With like 3 different colors as it goes down, like
what?
Like the ombre hairstyle.
Oh, ombre!
Yeah, like
yeah. I was like, I am obviously in need of nutrition because my brain's breaking right now. I know what ombre is. Man, but it's got to be like, you know how like ombre hair usually is like the roots and then like the bleach and then like a color. You're going to do it like that.
So you have to start with like original Umber Hulk.
Yeah, and then it looked like he stepped in a pile of magic and then he's accidentally turning pink from up. Oh, that'd be so funny. People see these minis and just be like, what is happening? What game is this from?
I want to play whatever game this is.
Okay, we'll just paint minis and then hand them to... Yeah, we'll build a world. This is the new world building technique. Let's go inform the world builders in the office currently making future entertainment here.
Yeah, they're working on a big secret thing right now.
Don't tell everybody.
I know. I can tell everyone there's a secret thing though. We always have secret things.
I'm going to paint my lanterns silver too because I feel like that's the right move.
Well, that makes sense to me. Yeah, there goes my stomach.
We need snacks on this show, apparently.
Someone in the wizard's office, bring us snacks.
If you're watching,
doors open.
Come in with snacks. Any snacks. What kind of snacks do they have here?
I don't know.
They've got that little snack area, but I've never really dug through there because I feel like I'm not allowed.
It mostly just depends on what's on the free table.
See, there's a free table. I
It's
didn't know
random.
that.
Oh yeah. There's like a white table in the kitchen, and anything that on there is free.
Oh,
and
I did see some really shitty magic cards on that table this morning.
That's where I get most of my magic cards.
Now I understand the free table. That's why there's probably no snacks, because it's the free table. All right.
I learned my lesson about the free table in like one of the worst ways possible.
What?
So when I first started here, they had me pack up a big box of like artifacts and like those stuff in our display cabinets and stuff. Like the dragon mask, and, like, the eggs and vials of stuff and all that. So they asked me to ship that down to Meltdown Comics for the Storm King's Thunder announcement. Yeah. So I had all those in a box, and then I was going down to shipping with the box, but I just set that down for a minute because I needed to go get something in my desk.
Oh, no!
And then I come back, and there are like 6 people picking through it. I'm like, no,
stop!
Don't do that. I need all of those things.
So you set stuff on the free table.
Yep. And it's 30 seconds gone. And it was... We might be missing stuff now.
Maybe there's like a streamed camera like that some people know about in the office that's always on the free table, and when stuff arrives, they have like a notification at their desk like free table. Movement at the free table.
Idea. No, we used to sit right next to it too before we moved.
Oh yeah.
So I would always. I still do come up with excuses to walk by the free table constantly, because you never know.
I need a soda.
Man, painting minis takes a lot longer than I thought it did.
Yeah,
crazy.
I mean, we have another hour, so.
I don't feel like I've made a lot of progress.
No, but like that's kind of the cool part about minis is you can just sit and like perfect it forever. All right, I think that's enough silver for my wagon. Oh, it's looking so pretty. Oh, you guys can actually see it on stream now. Aw, it's so pretty. Man, I got accoutrement for days over here. We got two
weapon racks.
We got 2 weapon racks with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weapons on each rack, you guys. I want to make a Wayne's World joke right now, but I won't. And we've got...
Go ahead and make it.
We'll find that. We'll find it. I got 2 sleeping bags with pillows. And they're so cute, you guys. Oh, I love them. 2 little backpacks that we've already discussed thoroughly. There's so many buckles and straps. I can't even tell what some of these things are because they're so detailed. Man. Anyway. A chest, 2 chests, probably for loot.
Possibly mimics.
Don't say that. And then we have a keg, you know, for parties.
Definitely important.
It's so cute. A little keg. It's got a little spout and everything. The spout has a knob on it, you guys.
Oh, wow.
Whiz kids, stop. This is amazing. A little fire, a little campfire, and the fire's clear. Like, if I'm gonna see if I can.
Yeah, how does that work?
Like, if
I've seen a few of them. Well, we don't have them anymore.
Well, now I want to Dremel out the bottom and get a little LED in there that flickers. So
that would be awesome.
I mean, like, if you want to actually talk about what people who are talented do with minis, they, excuse me, they, you know, lights, animation, you know, like little. I've seen people add like the little fake grass fuzz and like you know, and you know. They'll like flock the horse so that it looks fuzzy and
oh wow,
freaking amazing people.
My fine motor control just isn't there.
You gotta do it badly for a long time.
That's
and
fair.
Then it comes. So I need to get some kind of. Let's see if there's more chunky gunk in the bottoms of some of these.
I haven't checked any of those.
Oh no, that one's fine. Did you use the yellow?
I just used a glossy yellow.
Oh, okay. So yeah, then that one didn't separate like the other one did. Maybe it's just the silver, because the silver is kind of special. I'm just going to taint this other yellow really quick, too. No, yeah. This one's fine, too. So all these paints weren't separated. It was just the silver. I'm starting to lose my voice again already, because I haven't talked very much since the stream.
Yeah, I recovered at home for several days last week.
Always need a keg. Yeah, everybody's...
It's true.
The hay at that stream was, it had an unintended effect. Which is fine. I'm so happy to have been there.
That was a great time.
Let's get some, this red, mix it up with this yellow. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh yeah, you guys can kind of see down there.
So should show some
progress. It's a nice fire color. Hopefully it's...
So I've given my centaur a belt as well, and I'm doing a little bit of yellow for the green saddle back there. Tank top to come.
Tank top to come.
His head is dark though.
Oh yeah, this is tinting really well. You can just kind of rub it on, and then it.
Oh, nice! That looks really cool.
Stays clear. Yeah.
I'd always wondered.
I'm surprised how well that works. Yeah, I've seen some of the minis have like magic spell effects that are clear, right?
Yeah, I was gonna show. We've actually got a few, but we threw them across the room. But
we threw them. Next time, we won't do that. Maybe.
Maybe. Throwing things is fun, though.
Always throw things when you're allowed. So I'm going to hit some of this with red to try to mix it up a little bit. Oh, that looks so cool. I'm going to try to hold this up for the camera. Showing everybody my stomach. Enjoy. But yeah, look. Here. Look at that cool little fire. It's so cool.
Oh, that's good. So I don't think I'm going to even attempt to do any detail on the face. That seems
we don't have time for
really
detail.
difficult. Give him a shock of red hair, though.
Can you imagine how fabulous the rider would need to be for that centaur?
I have to be able to do a handstand on top of a moving centaur, at least.
Yeah.
That is the only way to ride this centaur.
Is that for other centaurs riding centaurs, or just
the blanket
people?
For this centaur? Blanket rule. Handstands
he's got a rule.
Only.
Okay.
Handstands only.
We need to like make a little sign, like on the little plaque that he sits on later.
Only.
Handstands only.
I like it. So we've got a gloss of dark red.
Oh man, they're saying fog machines and laser eyes, probably because we were talking about how people soup these up.
Yeah.
I saw a set, it was like a whole landscape at the Stream of Many Eyes that they had in one of the back rooms, and God, it was
There's some really
gorgeous.
Nice Dwarven Forge stuff going on
Yeah,
up
the
there.
Dwarven Forge, and like his name was Shad, and I don't know his Twitter handle, but he does amazing work with the Dwarven Forge stuff, and I got to meet him. Very nice guy.
Super cool dude.
They had like little like thunder and lightning flashes, and like, you know, speakers to play storm noise, and like it was a whole city, and there was like water, and I mean, obviously if you just look into miniature building and diorama type stuff, those people are insane and amazing.
They are.
And I'm blown away, and I really wish I had time to like build Zugtmoy's entire lair, because that would be amazing. But I doubt Dwarven Forge has like Zugtmoy's lair blocks.
You never know.
Pre-made.
Get on it, Dwarven Forge.
Come on. So yeah, the fire's paint. Oh, let's see if my little purse is dry now. It is. Ooh, that dried quick. Good job, Testers Paints. I'm gonna get back to my little brush.
So I've just given my centaur some red hair.
Red hair!
Doing, some, I don't know if you can see it. Some kind of red streaks and the white tail and the white hooves.
He's amazing. If I was going to have a centaur, I want that one.
You can have it.
I can have it. I want him for real, Pelham. Can I have that?
That might be harder. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Okay. So I never really mixed up a pink. I need to get a pink going. Yeah, we're still grumbling over here. We need snacks, guys. It is lunchtime. Ooh, what if I can make pink with that silver, and so it becomes like a
shiny
oh no,
pink?
wait, that's, oops, I already ruined it. Yeah, like a metallic pink.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm just gonna ruin this set. I'll buy a new set for next week, but now there's red and the white.
Good to know, good to know.
I'm the worst. Oh, and that's a really potent red, so I've added way too much. Look, every time I put white. No, like this is a pink from what was left on the brush. There are some reds, like red paints that are like hell to work with because like one drop is way too much, and then like
nothing but red now.
Yeah. I think we got a cool silvery pink here.
Yep.
It happened again.
Happened again. We know what to do this time.
Do you have your mic? Like,
I'm still attached. Yeah, I've got some room.
I didn't know if you were
I don't think I have to go
tied to the table.
far.
Oh yeah, look, no, there we go.
Yep, right there.
we need like a huge monitor with the dancing centaur on it to just keep the lights on for us. Maybe we should move around more. Would that work?
Possibly.
It
looks like it does it every half hour or so.
I almost flailed my arms, but then I'm holding paint, and we would have like. I'm glad I just controlled myself.
Thank you for doing that.
There's minis on the floor and paint on the walls, and Tito comes in and he's like, "Guys, best day ever." All right, I'm gonna try to paint these teensy details. Pink. Pink tassel. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, why am I so excited about this?
Because it's awesome.
It is awesome. There's like these little leather details on the purse, and I'm just like trying to paint them. I think it'll look better after it dries, but man. No, look at this. On this panel, all the way around, you can see even more triangles.
Oh my god, yeah. That's insane. How did they do that?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure these are printed.
Yeah. Still.
God.
There's so much detail.
I didn't know computers thought that small. Yeah, this is impressive. And WizKids didn't even ask us to be nice about these, so that's how you know we're telling the truth.
Yeah, these are super awesome.
Hashtag not an ad.
Hashtag kind of an ad.
Yeah, I guess. You guys do business dealings together, so.
We do. But no, these are awesome minis.
They really are.
Dries a lot faster.
I know, right? Like, everything's working out so well, Pelican. How did this happen to us?
Just pretend like that was the plan.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to hit this carriage with some pink. Pink curtains.
Try to get that rarity vibe.
Yeah. Hashtag not spawn, but kinda spawn. That's funny. Yeah, there are people in the chat asking if they are WizKids miniatures, and they are.
They are.
They
are
sure
from
are.
Nolzur's Marvelous Miniatures.
I don't blame you for not
mouthful,
instantly being able to say Nolzur's correctly.
I'm not sure who Nolzur is, but
there's so much
must
lore.
like miniature
I
things,
feel
yeah.
so bad so often for people who are really excited about one aspect of a story, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm sure that's great, because it probably is, but like, it's like when I tell people about how much I love Zugtmoy, and a lot of them go, oh, and I'm just like, no, I know.
Which one's that?
Yeah, it's fine. Even like the most hardcore D&D fans can't know everything.
There's a lot of lore.
There's so much lore, but that's the best part. So there's chains on the back of this. I just realized with some sort of like
a
sign.
Door, yeah.
I wonder. I'm sure there's a whole part of the story where that makes sense, but that's really cool. And now I want to know why the back of the carriage is locked. You can't get in from the front either, so that is just somebody's locked in there then.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, who's in this carriage?
I bet it's D.
It probably is. Did Dee ever come back, or are we still waiting on...
We are still waiting on Dee.
Oh my gosh.
You don't know what happened?
What happened to Dee?
I know what happened. Chris Perkins told me, but I'm not going to tell anyone else.
We're going to have you on again and, like, interrogate you for, like, a hashtag intervention waffle talk with the white text guy.
Oh, it's always a lot of fun. Me and Chris kind of debrief after most sessions, and it's interesting what he had planned versus what happened.
Oh, no, I do know that. I have been involved in enough of Perkins' secret plans. Speaking of which, now we can talk about how you were my spy.
Oh, yeah, for Wandola.
Eyes for Wandola. So,
great.
Everybody, what happened was Perkins emailed me probably a week before, 2 weeks before the show, The Stream of Many Eyes, and he was like, hey, I want to bring back, or I want to bring you on to play Wandola, Zondola's good twin. Do you still have the costume? Would this work? Is that okay? And I was like, duh! So he was like, cool, I'll send you some info. And then a couple days before, he sent me her character sheet. And I was like, okay, these are a lot of spells I don't know. And I was on the road, so I couldn't dig out my spell cards. And I did as much research as I could, but I was obviously not familiar with that character, if you watch me play her. But then the night before I get on the stream, I see Perkins at the bar, at the party, and I was like, I need to talk to you. So I pulled him aside, and we found a quiet corner, and I was like, okay, what is this character doing? Why is she here? What is the point? And he like debriefed me really quickly and was like, okay, so here's these secrets, and you're here for this reason, and don't tell them this. And I was like, and I was 3 beers in, so I was like, totally absorbing all of this information. Perkins, thank you. So the next day, I was like, okay, I need to figure out how I'm going to do this, because the Waffle Crew did not know. And I was in the building all day, dressed as Scrummy, and that was the only reason I was there, just being Scrummy. And then so we wrapped on everything I would need to be Scrummy for, and everybody got undressed and went home, and I was just hanging out, and that game was the last game of the night. So I was like, how am I gonna get dressed without them seeing me backstage anywhere? How am I going to alert? I like had a separate chat with some of the stage manager guys, and I was like, okay, I'm coming on as a secret guest about 10 minutes into this episode. I'm sure I need a microphone. How do I get on stage? Like
a secret handler back there too.
Yeah,
get you mic'd up.
Yeah, it was amazing. So, but I conspired with Pelham that he would watch the Waffle Crew walk from the dressing rooms to the stage, and as soon as they were in their seats, guaranteed to have not moved again, I had locked myself in some random dressing room storage closet thing in the back, and he was texting me, and I was like, are they there yet? Are they gonna move? And he was like, not yet, hold. Like, we had this whole secret plan.
It was great.
And then after they were in their seats, the stage guys came into the bathroom and mic'd me up really quick, and like, and it just worked. But thank you for being my spy and helping
I'm
me
glad it worked as
make
a surprise.
it work. It was so funny.
I think it went off pretty well.
They were freaking out, and I felt kind of bad because I didn't lie to them, because they obviously didn't know that it was even an option to happen, but it was so much fun. I got to bang some seagulls around. That was cool.
They got to watch the game. That's the only game I actually got to attend, but that was a lot of fun.
Oh, good. I haven't seen any of the games yet. I haven't.
Either.
I've been traveling. It's been hard.
That was the weird part. I had it on all weekend back in our little production corner, but I'm
Yeah.
listening to the whole thing, but also doing a million other things.
That kind of is
I didn't
such.
absorb anything.
The sad part is that the more involved you get with the D&D team, the less of D&D you get to enjoy.
Right.
Like, I still haven't read most of the books that have come out. I mean, like, I skim, and I like, if there's a character I'm really passionate about, I'll like just ingest that one, part. But then I'm like, okay, now I got to get back to work, doing D&D stuff. yeah, it was fun, like, having you text me and be like secrets. I felt like a real spy for once in my life.
It was
and I was
great.
like, ew, this is the coolest. I want to do secret things all the time. Man, there's actually, like, leaves and bows in this filigree, which makes me encouraged to make them pink. Let's see what the chat's saying. That was a great session. Oh, I'm glad everybody enjoyed it. They really want to know all of your secrets that you have, Pelham.
I'll bet they do.
Of course they do.
My favorite part was all of the Waterdeep villains have been in the Dice Camera Action intro for the last, like, 2 months.
Oh.
And no one knew.
No one?
No one. Because we didn't announce Waterdeep yet.
Chat. You didn't notice?
So Jarlaxle and Manshoon and the Castellanters and the Xanathar.
That's
but
amazing.
Yeah, they've been in that intro for a long time now.
Well, I mean, and, like, because of the stream, some people have some idea of who those characters are now.
Right.
But they still don't know how they're involved in the story.
Exactly.
Ugh. You guys. See, I know all these secrets, too. It's like, it's hard because I want to talk about them, too. I mean, like, I get to know these secrets when my husband comes in for these concept pushes and they hand us they hand him a big document that I steal and quickly read. But then I know all this stuff and I'm just like, you guys, you're going to love it. You're going to love it so much. Oh, Hanselman says, Danny, when are you going to DM Out of the Abyss? I think I heard you mention that you'd like to do that module. I sure freaking would, Hanselman.
That's a good one.
Really, I'm actually still in the process of reading it and, like, really trying to absorb it as much as possible because, like, the Underdark and Drow and everything that goes on in Out of the Abyss and obviously Zugtmoy are all my favorite things, and I want to spend a lot of time in that world however I can, and nobody's ever DMing Out of the Abyss for some reason in the office here. In the office, actually, they tend to prefer to make up their own crap that's super crazy and definitely not D&D related 100% of the time, which is great because these people are probably also sick of D&D. And I know it's hard to imagine, but when it's your work, you have to find new ways to enjoy it in your downtime. But they do a good job of making it really interesting to play with them.
There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the games around here.
Yeah.
I think I've ruined the space now.
Ruined it?
Yeah, I painted it black and then...
No, just let it dry.
Just let it dry?
Yeah,
okay.
And then, because it'll dry pretty quick, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it has been so far.
And then you can just layer paint on top of it.
I like it.
You have to just take a break.
That's fine with me.
If you want to go get snacks.
I don't have any snacks.
They don't have snacks in the room or in the kitchen?
Mm-mm. You gotta bring your own snacks, unfortunately.
Let me think, because I feel like somebody offered me a snack earlier. No, I'm not gonna remember. Never mind. Snack heist.
I'll make sure we have snacks.
We'll
for
bring
next draft
snacks
bag.
next time. Yeah, because I did see, now that I know which table the free table is, I know there's no snacks on it today, because it just had a couple magic cards.
So I was trying to do a tank top, but I'm getting like Wonder Woman vibes from the front now. I don't know.
Yeah! You accidentally made it Wonder Woman, but I really enjoy it.
That off, yeah.
It's,
This centaur is cosplaying as Wonder Woman. Currently.
Yes! Cosplaying centaur. That's the best accident to ever happen.
I just ruined Centaur Lore today.
Oops.
I'm sorry.
No, whatever his name is, because I forgot it already.
I've forgotten as well.
God, chat, what's the centaur's name? It's hard to remember things. Any second now?
There are vending machines in the building. They're just 3 floors down.
Yeah, it would take a minute. Throxan! Okay, see, if I had even like a marker on me, I would write this down.
We can do this.
Yeah, Throxan. That's such a good idea, Pelham.
Where's the apostrophe go?
Behind the H. So now my wheels are pink and my little curtains are pink. Looking very fancy.
It's kind of showing up.
Well, at least we won't forget now.
Right. Especially once one of us puts our hand in it. It's totally going to happen.
No, we are smart, professional people creating entertainment here. We would never do that. Throxin. Okay, not going to forget now. Thank you, Crystal, for reminding us 3 times. I really wish this cough would go away because I'm sure everybody's like, stop. Oh, man. Okay, I think this wagon needs a rest. I'm going to paint this keg. I should just paint it like a real keg, like just silver. With like some crazy logos on it. I mean, everything else is pink and purple and silver, so it goes.
It's true, it's true.
I'm loving that tank top, by the way.
Yeah. A little more muscly now.
Oh, Pelham, it's so good. We're going to have to post pictures of these so that you guys can fully enjoy every single crevice of the abs on this centaur.
So magnificent.
And his tank top now. It's so funny. Yeah, don't worry. I will post.
We'll get pictures.
We'll get pictures of this. Just drop the keg.
Party foul.
Party foul. So, I think the centaur is obviously like a guard that hangs around this campsite.
Oh yeah, this guy would definitely be guarding a purple wagon.
So yeah, everybody dropping the keg again. So, but if he's the handstand centaur and that's his rule, like he's obviously probably going to be very good at keg stands.
Oh, true.
So we've got a whole story for me here. This is the party wagon, and you may only sip from the keg while doing a handstand. Same rules apply for riding the centaur.
And if he does too many keg stands, he just kind of lashes himself up at the front with the horses, because they know where to go.
Yeah. Horses aren't bothered with those sorts of frivolity.
Built an Uber for Throxin here. So I'm not forgetting it now.
No, yeah, I can't believe it's such a good word. Oh, man. Yeah, I like the party story, the party wagon story. I feel like I'm in kindergarten right now playing pretend, like, no, this is the party wagon, and you can only have stuff if you do handstands, so do a handstand right now. Do it. Gotta prove it to us.
Centaur says so.
Centaur says so. Throxin says so. God. I don't think we should be having this much fun.
How do we get paid to do this?
Let's tone it down.
Serious, D&D.
This is very serious. I'm sure there are some fans out there who are like, what are they doing? Just not in canon whatsoever. Those people can go start their own game.
Exactly.
Man. See, but now we gotta find like a mini that represents Esmeralda. Yeah. We gotta rewrite all the story behind her whole purpose in life because
it's gotta be happier than Vampire Hunter. She's gotta have another story.
This is her retirement plan. Yeah. All right, so the keg is painted, got it, silver. We've got a bunch of bags. Oh no, this is loot.
Ooh.
I got something stuck in my throat. I am so sorry. Look at that. There's little like money bags.
Oh yeah.
Like with gold sticking out the top.
All kinds of stuff in that pile.
And little bags of flour.
Assorted bags, yeah.
Okay, so if this is the party wagon and this is bags of something. Probably, if we're going to stick with, like, the party theme, I'm going to go with, like, beer nuts or something.
I like it, yeah.
Pretzels.
Snacks.
Snacks. Snack bags.
They have snacks at the party wagon.
Yeah. Okay.
So what does Centaur eat? Regular snacks or like horse feed snacks? I bet they were like apples and sugar cubes.
Apple snacks. Maybe like, I don't know, like, I used to work at a bar also, so I was the chef at the bar.
Nice, nice.
But yeah, I could totally throw together like a really cool little like toasted apple pastry with some sort of salted caramel nonsense that would go with
apple pastries.
Salted caramel apple pastry. They don't mess around here at the party wagon. Oh man. Okay, and then so the lore for the party wagon has to be that it's always traveling and you only get lucky and you find the party wagon.
Right.
There's no invites. You got to be adventuring hardcore, and then if you deserve it, the universe will reward you with a chance encounter of the party wagon and Throxon.
Throxon's gonna go all night. Party wagon don't stop.
Where is this D&D story,
and
why haven't they written it yet? We're doing it. We're gonna write this one shot, and we're gonna play it. You get to be Throxon. We'll have Richie DM it for us.
I like it.
Because he will enjoy all of the nonsense going on here.
There is quite a bit of nonsense going on here.
Okay, I gotta finish the fire, because the fire is only half done. There's like a bunch of little rocks and logs and all the things you would probably use to make a real fire. Because whiz kids don't mess around.
No, but we do.
We sure are. Flat dark tan doesn't sound right. Gloss brown. Well, I'm just gonna rub some stuff on it and see what it looks like. Did that base dry already?
Yeah, I think it's drying off a little bit.
Cool. Yeah, remind me for next time that some paper towels would be helpful.
I like the silver keg there.
Thanks, yeah, after it dries, I'm gonna paint it pink and purple on the little
nice. On like the
rim, yeah. So that it matches, obviously. And then I think I'll have to do some sort of Throxon logo on the front and back, just to keep it branding. Always be branding. In the words of Omendron.
Maybe this is like a subsidiary of Ek Inc. or something, the party wagon. Bringing the party to the realms.
Get at us, Jerry, if you wanted on this magic. Got the party wagon.
Yeah, we've got our Wonder Woman Centaur cosplay.
I am so embarrassed and I love this. Okay. So let's
back to business.
Back to business. Oh man. Oh, they're helping us make up some nonsense.
Oh yeah. Felting eyeballs.
Yeah, felting eyeballs.
Felting eyeball.
Yeah. Okay, so Squidriddle means...
there's a story there.
There is a story here. Squidriddle started felting, and felting's the thing where I make wool into shapes or clothing. It's very easy and very fun, but Squidriddle has started making a lot of felt eyeballs.
Very cool.
And last week they were like, what do I do with all these felt eyeballs? And I was like, well, tiaras, necklaces, keychains, all sorts of accessories, jar of eyeballs, because they're just like soft little, I mean, like you could make cat toy felted eyeballs.
I love it.
Cats would love that.
For a little bell inside.
Ah!
Bat it around, yeah.
Idea man right here. This is good. This is good stuff. I love that we've ruined this whole, like...
Oh, it's great.
We don't have any on the table yet, right?
No. Somehow no.
Somehow no. There's only minis everywhere and probably some paint on the walls.
That's okay.
Goodness. Fill it with catnip, they say.
Careful with the slubs.
Oh yeah, the slubs. You know about slubs?
Don't know about slubs.
You know of slubs, right?
Yes, I know that's a thing on this stream.
It is a thing on this stream. What happens is there's when I order wool for my felting, they have all these byproducts of felting where they're removing like mats from the sheep's hair, and sometimes you just can't get a mat out. You have to cut it out. So they'll comb it and treat it and wash it and make it beautiful and soft. But there's always these things called slubs, and I don't know who named it that or why, but I loved it, and I ordered a bag of slubs because they're very cheap and they sell them. And they're just like these little like nubbins of wool that are super tightly packed together because it's a mat. But they come in all these weird shapes, and usually it's like some big long booger shape, and like we really enjoyed that word.
Yeah, that's a solid word.
And we found a lot of cool ways to add texture to our felt by adding slubs.
Nice.
So slubs are our friend. We really love
commonly
slubs.
Used crafting item.
Right. So yeah, and then it became soapy slubs because you have to use soap to felt the wool. It helps it stick together and gain friction. Oddly enough, soap makes things stick together. But we ended up talking about some thick soapy slubs and Automod.
It does sound a little bit dirty.
No, Automod banned everybody saying thick soapy slubs because they were like, that's definitely not something that should be allowed. Even though this is a mature channel, right?
Yeah, technically.
Automod, what are you doing to us?
Get your shit together, Automod.
Get with the thick soapy slubs. But yeah, that's the backstory on the slubs. All the slubs, soapy slubs. Yeah, they're freaking out. Oh man, Squid Riddle actually wrote down a bunch of our ideas.
Nice.
See?
Thick slubs. Crystal, I'm going to approve that.
Yeah, approve the slubs.
Because Automod
really hates slubs. It says, thank you for your feedback. Yeah. Yep. Feedback.
We allow thick slubs here.
God. Okay, so I'm gonna... His shirt's like red. Yeah. God, he looks magnificent.
I know, it's so jacked.
Ah. No, the glossy shirt was the best call.
I think it's necessary.
That's
kind of bleeding into the rest of everything, but I don't care.
We're not here
you're looking right here, not right here.
We're not here to make good minis look good.
Exactly.
We're here to make good minis look very bad.
And fabulous.
And fabulous. Oh man. Oh look. Quick etymology search on slubs, early 19th century, origin unknown. Wow.
So we've been talking about thick slubs for a while in the English language.
Thick slubs are not new. Oh, man. I'm going to make Throxon's logo on this. Yeah. I want to say, let's make Throxon like the beer distributor that, or maybe he brews this stuff. And also, I want this to be a barrel of whiskey. I've just decided.
Okay, that's good.
I feel like Throxon would be a whiskey maker.
It's probably a little more conducive to life on the road and the party
wagon. Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to put a huge T on this keg. Get that Throxon scotch in your
Throxon scotch.
Throxon scotch. I can't even say it.
It's got to be Throxon scotch in something.
Yeah. No wait, maybe he makes maybe he makes the snacks. So it's Throxon's scotch and snacks.
I like it.
Okay, so now we got to brand the snack pile. Here's the snack pile.
All right.
I'll brand that later too. Man, we got a whole backstory now.
I know,
for the Esmeralda's party wagon. Catered by Throxon Scotch and Snacks. I said it right. Oh my god.
I like it.
Look at that little tea. It's so cute.
Oh, nice.
Can you guys see the Throxon Scotch?
Tiny little tea.
No, you definitely can't. I'll show it to you later. God, My face hurts from laughing so much, Paolo.
I'm sorry.
I haven't made enough weird faces on this stream yet, so gotta get them in. This is just so funny. I'm enjoying this mini set way more now that we have the backstory figured out.
I think that's what it took to get me into painting minis. They've got to have a story.
They got to have a story.
And I'm super happy with the one we're telling.
We do need to make this a one-shot at least.
Yes.
And we're going to stream it, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
And there might be whiskey, because
probably needs to be.
I think that would make this way better. So, not sponsored by Wizards of the Coast stream coming at you soon, featuring Throxon's Party Wagon.
This original one-of-a-kind mini.
With maybe some drinking involved. God, I love this. These little...
yeah, if anyone out there wants to do some fan art or even some fanfic of Throxon, get at me. I'd love to see it.
The fan fiction. I'm already excited about it.
I think Throxon very much leads himself to fan fiction, I think.
Oh, yeah.
This beefy boy over here.
Abs. God. Get on it. Get on it, people. How many people are watching this? Because now I'm ashamed. We have no way of knowing, and it doesn't matter. I kind of just want like an idea of how many people I've embarrassed myself in front of today.
We can know exactly how many people.
Oh, man.
We can look this up. 185 people are watching us.
I can deal with that number.
Minis.
I can deal with that number of people. Oh, man. Oh, here we go.
It's already coming in.
Oh, the beefy Throxon rippled his muscly muscle abs as he tapped that keg, that sweet keg of Throxon strong whiskey.
Oh, God. I feel like Chuck Tingle needs to write this one. Chuck Tingle, if you want to DM a game, get at us.
I can't breathe. Okay. Back to business. We need snack. Damn it!
I could
It's
not
fine.
have a better time.
Here, just. Ah!
You got it this time?
I'm gonna knock something over.
Our original system isn't working. There we go.
We did it.
We did it. We did it.
I have paint all over me now. Okay. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, it might be the paint. It might be the paint.
What? Our good
general
time?
craziness. Yeah, our good time, yeah.
No, this is acrylic, Nope, it doesn't even smell good. So, let me tell you, this is not the right kind of paint. This is pure joy you're experiencing right now. Oh my God. Yeah, this has officially been the best craft Hags.
Oh, I love this.
Sorry, Kate, and everybody else who's ever been on
I'm
this
not
show.
sorry, Kate.
Yeah, Kate, deal with it. Kate.
Whereas I think I'm going to start calling her Jate Welch.
Jate?
Because she keeps adding J's into everything.
What?
You didn't,
what is this story?
It's not Gith Yankee, it's Jith Yankee.
Oh, yeah.
Because she's just trying to just sow chaos.
I am, okay. I am aware of this.
I might start calling her Jate Welch.
Jate Welch. That's at Jate Welch with 5 H's on it. Just kidding. That's not her. Please don't bother whoever that person is. If there's a Jate Welch.
Jate out there?
Man. Jate is officially going to be Throxon's assistant.
Ooh,
so
I like it.
We'll have to. Here, I'm going to write this down.
So what do we got? Maybe a Bugbear or an Umber Hulk assistant?
It's got to be somebody who can serve drinks. So
true, yeah, an Umber Hulk.
We'll have to find a little like gnome mini or something. That'll be Jate. God. Okay, and I've written down Jate. So we're not losing the man. We gotta save this whole thing now, or we're gonna lose the lore.
Campaign planning on a plastic sheet with paint.
Yeah.
This is a new one for me.
Hey, first time for everything.
I love it. This is ingenious.
It is. I'm having a really hard time, like, getting all of these little things detail painted without ruining them. Like, it is, I'm trying to paint the little barrels. Rungs? Is that the word? What are the things on a barrel called?
Like those circly things that hold it together.
Metal. I want to say it's a rung, but who knows?
They'll tell us. Hoops. Hoops, maybe.
Hoops. They are technically those. Danny huffs on live stream. La. Bands? Hoops or bands? I'm gonna Google this now.
Staves. We're getting straps. So many answers. They're probably, who knows? We don't know.
I'm Googling it right now.
Google it.
We're gonna, hang on. What's a rung? What's a rung? Oh, a ladder. Oh, rungs are on ladders. I'm so dumb. Okay. Barrel anatomy.
Tons.
That's probably not what I should be.
Wooden or metal hoops. Staves and hoops.
Oh, we have diagrams. Yeah, so we've got the bung hole, the bung stave.
Okay.
A stave is one of the thick pieces of wood.
It actually does have a bung hole as well.
Yeah, where do you think bung holes came from?
Okay.
Never mind, we're not going to talk about that anymore.
Not at all.
But no, the hoops are what they're called.
Okay.
There's a bilge hoop and a quarter hoop. There's hoop fasteners. There's a crow's.
C-R-O-Z-E. Huh.
We're learning also.
I didn't know barrels
a cant, a head, a chime,
a
head hoop.
Who would have guessed?
Now I know all about this barrel. Goodness. We only have 20 minutes left, Pelham. What are we going to do? We have so much more lore to create.
See, we do. Well, whose bag is that? Because I don't think it's Throxon's.
This is Jate's bag.
It's Jate's bag?
It's got to be Jate's bag. That's where...
Is that where the party supplies happen?
Yeah, and I think... What is...
no.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh,
so we've received some fan fiction in the chat.
I'm going to let it come through because
that has been
it's happening.
Caught by the Automod. It's so good. Yeah, there is nothing wrong with that sentence.
Nope.
I'm going to read it.
Absolutely do it.
Throxon strongly tapped the bung hole, letting the strong, soapy whiskey flow free. His abs were splashed with high-proof booze, and the Umber Hulk hulked with laughter. Automod didn't like that for some reason.
It's ridiculous. What? Automod doesn't like centaurs.
Automod doesn't like anything exciting, I think.
This is true.
We need a new Automod. Automod, you're fired. Oh, man. Everybody's loving the fan fiction. I love this. This is the best. I don't regret this at all.
Oh, me either.
Oh, man. Okay, so I'm going to be really careful with my hoops. Gotta get them so pretty.
Dots.
Yeah, at this point, I really need, like, a magnifying glass and one of those little tweezer things. Man, you've seen some of those really beautifully painted minis though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know the depths of the suckage we are currently displaying right now. Oh man,
so
like,
this is amateur
I've seen
AF.
people, like, they use, like, little airbrushes and, like,
oh, wow.
like, putting, like, I've seen people use, like, pastel powder to use, for, like, blush, like, really well gray. God, like, it's so amazing. Like, if you can find really good minis online, I really wish I had some people to plug, because I know there are people that follow me that paint incredible minis, and I really wish I could be like, look, enjoy their work, not this.
Right, but do they come out of a mini painting session with an entire story built?
You never know.
Yeah, they probably do.
Maybe they probably do.
Yeah, we need to get Richard on DMing a one-shot here.
I'm going to talk to him about this, because this is too good to just let go. I'll make him watch this whole stream for research. And he'll be like, no, I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to make, like, you give me the 3 tidbits of knowledge, and he's going to make a whole freaking world.
Love it.
Because he's amazing at that. This barrel does not have a bunghole, though.
Yeah.
Whiz kids.
Not a proper barrel.
No, it's probably, well.
Do all barrels have bungholes, or was it just the one on the top?
That little thing right there might be a. Never mind. Sorry, Whiz kids.
Whiz, I'm not gonna say
that. Yeah, maybe more sentences about bungholes should not be said. Try to control ourselves a little bit.
Just a little bit. We've already put us into our endured state.
Yeah.
So.
I think we've reached the farthest depths of disparaging the products here. Oh man. All right, so my keg, I need a logo on the front. This is really weird because I used to actually paint kegs for my job.
I was same bar.
This was I actually I worked at a cider bar in Fort Collins, Colorado. It's called Scrumpy's. It's got a ton of cider on tap, like 30 ciders on tap, and then a ton more in bottles, and they import from like all over. So you get to, if you're a fan of cider, please check it out. I don't make the food there anymore, but so I don't know how they're doing these days, but they had a lot of really great food to choose from, and it was such a fun place too because they decorated the inside like a really old English pub, and like they got like those cool like tall back bar booths that have like stained glass windows and then wood on top. Like I loved being there.
That was super nice.
It was such a fun little place. I mean, like, it would be a great place to play D&D, honestly, because it felt themed, you know? Mm-hmm. And I think they've even expanded, and I haven't even seen what they've done with the place, so. Hey, look! Automod is trying to make it so that this person can't talk about their,
That's such a wholesome thing.
Tea.
That's
Mint rose tea plus craft tags plus felting equals a perfect Monday is apparently a sexual comment, Squid Riddle. Always trying to make things sexual.
With your tea.
With your tea, your mint rose tea. But I'm glad you're enjoying your Monday.
Thank you for spending it with us.
Yeah. Oh, man. So we've got just under 15 minutes. Is there anything else we really need to accomplish? I mean, I'm going to obviously paint all the rest of these in my spare time, I hope. And then we've got the Throxon keg here. It's pretty ready to go. Our horses are completely naked still. Maybe next week I'll bring these on and keep working on this set of Party Wagon stuff. And then whoever I bring in will only add to the lore.
Yeah.
With whatever minis they decide to paint. Yeah, I mean, like, I think we need, like, a bouncer. So I think maybe the Umber Hulk. Or, you know, one of the bigger monsters we have here.
The other things we have that we threw across the room.
That are over there. I can't tell you what else we have, but they're over there. But yeah, like, we need a bouncer. I think we need some sort of, like, entertainment. Like a minstrel. I'll have to dig through that box and see if we can find a good bard. Oh, and we need a Jate. We need the assistant Jate, the bartender. I am loving all this. Excuse me again. I really want to apologize about my cough. I'm sure it's just awful to listen to. More beer nuts. That's it. Oh, and we do need snacks for next time. We can't forget the snacks. And you'll be here whether you're painting or not, right?
Yeah, I'll be in the room if not.
Okay, well, so you'll have to help me be lore master to fill in the new people we bring into this mess. Oh my God.
Oh, I love it. See, I think Throxon is, I don't know, it's running a little bit.
Oh no!
Oh no!
We can fix it.
We can fix it. It's okay, but yeah, I think the legend of Throxon has officially begun.
It has begun. Somebody else got a message. Is felting a euphemism for something? No. Also, it held that because identity? It's an identity foul?
What?
I don't know, you can make those.
Super weird.
Automod, you're fired.
Fired.
Fired. Well, we have 10 minutes left now. Do you, there's some things I usually say at the end of the show, like, follow Craft Hags on Twitter and Instagram. That's just at CRAFTHAGS. Sorry. I'm Danny Hartel. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at my name. And you're at...
you can find me on Twitter at Pelham Green, PELHAMGREENE. I shitpost about D&D and Waffle Crew stuff, so follow me if you want to see some more of that.
He's a very funny individual, and you should all follow him. And people get to enjoy your work in the white
Tuesday.
letters. Every Tuesday on Dice Camera Action. The white corner
text on Dice Camera Action. You can check out more of my shitposting there, but yeah, it's always a fun time.
Very, very good. And we've had Sirenscape playing this whole time too, right?
We have. We had, I think, occasional growls. We had happy birds, and we had a quiet stream.
Happy birdies.
Happy birdies
is what it's called.
Danny let me pick out the Sirenscape for today. So.
I think it was probably a good choice. Tell us in the chat if those growls were too much, but
or too distant.
Yeah. Let us know.
You never know.
But yeah, I mean, we can just like mess around. Do you want to try gluing some stuff to some
let's
stuff
try gluing
now?
some stuff.
Let's see if it works.
Yeah, let's get Throxon on a base here.
Yeah. Here. That might actually help you finish with all the details, not having to touch him. So, let's read the directions here. You have a little thing.
I've got a base.
Oh, the directions are in French.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, they're there. Sparingly apply to one surface and press parts together. So, let's see what kind of consistency this stuff is before we, or if it even comes out.
Cut it quite enough.
No, it looks like there's definitely enough room for something to come through, but nothing's coming.
Okay.
I'm scared, I'm just gonna... It's not working. Oh wait, there
it is! There it is!
Okay.
We got glue.
Okay, so you hold Throxon upside down, and I'll,
Is it upside down enough? Okay.
Yeah, so let's spread it out with like a tool of some kind, because it said sparingly, so that usually means you can't let it pool.
Gotcha.
Or it'll never dry. So yeah.
And just mash it down?
Yeah, mash it down. I think that was what the directions said to do.
I remember something about 10
and
seconds.
press parts together. Hold for 5 to 10 seconds. Allow 2 hours to dry. So don't touch Throxon for 2 hours. Needs a break from all this nonsense.
All right. That was 5 to 10 seconds there, so...
Oh yes, and I do want to mention that Crystal in the chat has set up a Discord for Craft Hags, and if you like hanging out with other people who make stuff, D&D related or not, or you want to share a project, or you have a question and you think maybe somebody in there might have an answer for you, there's a lot of smart people that hang out in there, and they're a lot of fun. So go check that out. We can't. She can't post the link because she's not a mod, but I will post the link for the Discord again because I haven't done that in a while, and I'm sorry, Crystal. But yeah, oh hey, Oboe Crazy's here. Hey, Oboe Crazy.
You missed a lot.
Can you post the Discord link for us, please? That would be amazing. By the way, Oboe Crazy was awesome last weekend at the Stream of Many Eyes.
She was.
Everybody loved having her
in her awesome costume.
Yeah. But she was amazing and very talented. You guys can see her performing with Sirens of the Realms, doing a lot of cool musical act stuff that was played during the stream off and on. They're such cool people, and I'm so glad. Hey, look, there's that Discord link for you people who want to make some friends. Hey, look, Watsy Sean's in there, too.
Oh, yeah, hey, Sean.
Hi, Sean.
You want to come back in here, Sean, so we can...
Yeah, will you come end the stream for us, Sean? Because it's over there.
Watch out for the minis on the floor.
Yeah, there's minis on the floor. What if he comes in?
This might work. There's about a 30-second delay.
What if he's in a meeting? He's like,
well, I gotta go! He's on Twitch if he's in a meeting, so... What are you doing, Sean?
Sean, come on. I like messing with people in the office from the safety of this room.
It's not all that safe. We could lock the door, but we didn't.
Does that door lock?
It does lock, technically.
Hopefully it's not like they're pounding at the door. But yeah, I want to show you guys how this wagon turned out.
Super awesome, the party wagon.
And then I got this teensy purse involved too. Look at that. So much nonsense. And then look at this freaking purse. The purse. That's Jate's purse. Jate, whom we still have to...
Jate Belch.
Jate Belch. Gotta write this down right now. Oh my god. Jate Belch. I'm sorry, Kate.
I'm not. I'm absolutely not sorry.
Jate. I can't even write it. Belch. Oh my god.
What is happening? We got some lore.
So yeah, let's recap. We've got 5 more minutes. We've got Throxan.
I would lift him up, but
Throxan's
just
stuck.
To the base.
But Throxan, named by Crystal, amazing. Sorry, amazing work, Crystal, naming Throxan. Throxan's Scotch and Snacks is catering the party wagon. Who is it's all somehow related to Esmeralda, and they like rarity colors for My Little Pony, so that's why everything looks like that. And then we've got these horses that we have to write some sort of lore about.
They might be Throxan's mounts.
Okay,
I don't know.
But now we have to figure out how he rides
Just
them.
lays across 2 of them with his horse body.
We're gonna need diagrams to explain that. But
He
yeah,
faces sideways from the road.
he just like kind of lays.
Yep, he just kind of lays over 2 horses.
It still doesn't make sense.
No,
wait,
but it works.
wait,
That's how he gets around.
So like the arms are across one, and then
no,
he's got
just
the front
horse
legs.
Body.
No. Hear me out.
Yep.
Arms across one saddle, front horse legs dangling in between the horses, back legs doing something.
Okay. Yep. Lore canon. That's canon. That's Throxan canon.
I'm so sorry. Obo Crazy's like, what is happening in here? And then Jate.
It got weird.
Jate Belch is his assistant. Pours the drinks. Who else was there? We need the bouncer. We need to get
Umber Hulk bouncer.
We need to get Umber Hulk bouncer painted. Hopefully next week I can get some of the artists that are in creating all the secrets for 2 years from now to spend some time doing some important work here with us. But yeah, I think we're gonna have to end this stream ourselves, so we should just stop.
I'm gonna start heading that way.
Yeah.
It's been fun, Danny. Thank you for having me on.
Thank you for coming on, and we're going to see you next week.
Sure thing.
Hopefully we can mic you up or something so that you can inform everybody of all of
gotta
this.
get that Throxan lore right.
Yeah. And please keep hitting us with the fan fiction.
Yes.
Any fan art. We're going to be reposting everything that comes in because you guys are way too good at that, and I love it. Sean's here to end the stream.
It worked. Don't ask.
Yes, there's a mess. We're sorry.
You're cleaning it up?
Yes, I'm cleaning it up. I'm so sorry. I'm glad you didn't trip on anything. But yeah, thank you, everyone. This has been Craft Hags episode 18. We'll be right here next week, same time, same place, doing more of this nonsense. So hopefully with snacks.
Definitely with snacks.
But yeah, thank you, Palom, and thank you, Sean, for coming in to end this stream. Bye, everybody.
Bye.